welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory with FC United of Manchester, and of course, a new season. So let's just get into the news then. Well, first up, we are expanding the stadium again by another 5,000 seats. As a result, we have moved into Bolton Wanderers Stadium, the Tough Street Community Stadium. My God, what a stupid name. A 28,700 capacity. So I don't know if Football Manager actually makes us pay to use these stadiums. However, that increased capacity will be very helpful to our bank balance. So hopefully it doesn't hinder us too much. Apparently that's going to be completed in 8 months. So yeah, we're gonna be at Bolton for a while. Probably towards the end of the season we'll be back at home. But yeah, I hope that's not going to derail us. And in other news, was offered a interview at Aston Villa, obviously because we are committed to this project. We politely declined. And as obviously you can see on the screen there, the board, it was the board's idea, not mine, decided to increase scout wages again. So we should be able to attract more talent and get our scouting network far and wide for the ongoing basis. Right, also had a news article. We're going to receive 84.35 million from the Premier League this season, just on TV rights alone. And obviously, if we add in Champions League prize money, depending on how far we get, that on top of that, hopefully will bring us a very healthy transfer budget at the end of this season. So there has been a World Cup that's just happened. So let's just go and have a look at that. Well, the FIFA World Cup was won by Switzerland, beating England in the final. I mean, if that's not a cue to go and have a little browse and look through the Swiss. Oh my God, look at some of these players. But they are quite old players, a lot of these. But yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this in mind at the end of the season. Have a little nose through some of these Swiss players, and I mean they all are 30. We don't buy anyone who's 30 when we sign them. Yeah, they're very, very old. So it's not much for the future there, and all the younger ones are well into 60 million there. But anyway, yeah, so England lost the World Cup final to Switzerland. Just had a look at the past winners of the World Cup. Obviously, Switzerland now holders. USA won it in 2030 and Portugal 2026. Right, so let's go to our next section. It's going to be the transfers. It's going to be the players leaving. So first up is Josh Powell. Obviously, you didn't see him last season. That's because he was rotting in the reserves, or he might have gone away. Did we send him out on loan? No, he had no loan, so he was just rotting in the reserves. So he has finally left. Ben Drake, he has been on loan a couple of times the last couple of seasons. I think Spennymoor and Kidderminster. His contract's finally come to an end, and he's gone as well. Joe Snowden, yeah, you haven't seen that name for a while. Again, rotting in the reserves, but his contract was finally up. He's left, and thanks for the memories, but Premier League isn't really for him. Now, Jay McGrath, he didn't really play or feature that much last season, if at all. 31 years old now, so he is on the decline a little bit. He was a great first centre-back for us in the Premier League. I mean, he had it just to keep us up there. You know, we had some good performance out of him, but didn't really feature last year. No, he's not in our plans. We can't really build around him, so he's left. Next up, George Thomason, 33 years old. Didn't feature a whole lot last season, maybe a couple of appearances, or be it from the bench when Lamadi was on international duty in, I think it was the AFCON. Yeah, his physicals have dropped off now. Hasn't really got the first touch for the Premier League. We had some fantastic seasons with this player. We had him for 4 seasons. The first 2 seasons, he was just on another level there. But yeah, the last season, 11 appearances, so more than a 4. But obviously 38. So the first season Premier League, he pretty much played every single game. Good on him, 2 goals. And obviously the first season when we had him, I think we bought him for the Championship. 40 games out of the 46. I only bought him 150k. I mean, we're not making any money on him, but I think he's paid that back over the term of his contract. So yeah, it's sad to see him go, but it was time. Next up, Jack Rodoni was fantastic for us for our first season. Didn't feature as much last season. 4.8 million from Coventry. I mean, I still think he was worth the money. He made 20 appearances, be that probably from the bench. 1 goal last season. I think it was quite an important one. I did seem to give the ball away a lot in highlights. So, I mean, 33, you can't see it now, but during last season, the attributes, they all had the arrows pointing down. He was in a big decline. Great attributes. He's still got pretty good attributes, but the time's come for him to sort of move on. 33, I think he's had it. So Joel Bagan, he did feature quite a few times last season, but he's just not quite up there ready for us. So we needed upgrading. 32 years old, on the decline. His pace is pretty much almost completely gone now. It sort of has gone for Premier League level. I mean, he was a great player for us, another great one. For free from Cardiff, and obviously his appearances have sort of dwindled, but he did make 28 appearances last season. Obviously, most of them probably from the bench. But the 46 in the first season, 32 in our first Premier League season. So yeah, great servant to the club. Next up, Orpenda. He should have been let go. Great servant for us in the Championship and League One, funny enough. But yeah, I'm going to set him for release now. I must have forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, you're taking a wage of £5,500 a week away from us at the moment. So he will be leaving the club very shortly. Yeah, I mean, we've had him quite a few seasons. I mean, is it just that one? So we've had him for 5 seasons, sorry. Didn't make an appearance, obviously. He was rotting in the reserves from then. Didn't really feature much in our first Premier League season, but in League One, he was our main guy in midfield. So, yeah, sad to see him go, but it's sadly it's time. His career's not over yet. I mean, at 29 years old, he can easily find another move and change the fortunes of another club. And finally, Frank Tatum has finally left. He was rotting in our under 18s, I think it is. He was there for quite a long time, but actually he's still there for some reason. Why are you still here? I'm going to set him for release. He'll be gone very shortly. That's quite embarrassing. I mean, he was stealing just over 4,000 wage there. So he's finally leaving. I mean, we did get quite good innings from him, although I think he must have been on like a long contract at some point. 17 goals in the first season, for which we bought for free. Only 6 in the second season, but the third season, I think in I think that was League One. He got 18 goals, so he got his best ever total in the high league. Made 12 appearances for us in the Championship as a sub, I imagine. No goals for him, but yeah, he's been sort of wasting his career at us, just collecting a paycheck. But at 28, he can still change someone else's fortunes. So yeah, he's released into the world now, and hopefully he can go and do good. And finally, Ibrahim Tashkaya, gone on loan to FC Lorient. His stats were sort of going down, or his attributes rather was going down last season because he wasn't really good enough to play, and we couldn't find him a loan deal. But this season we have given him a loan deal, and hopefully he can get a lot of games and really start to improve. And if we can cash in on him, I mean, if we get anything more than, was it 850k we bought him for? We bought from 235k actually, so anything above that will be a profit. Hopefully we can get upwards of $1 million just to sort of factor in wages and stuff, so we don't actually end up losing money. Right, so up next we're going to go with the ins. So first up, obviously we saw that McGrath had left. So we brought in Kevin Van Oystel to replace him and maybe just also push our central defenders to another level. Bought in for £9.25 million from Werder Bremen on £46,000 and a half a week. Minimum fee release clause of £34 million. So yeah, good luck if you want to spend that much money on him. He's a lot of our players that we do buy sort of seem to be just getting close to 30. This guy is 27, so he's got a bit of. I mean, he won't be turning 28 until July next, at the end of next season. So. Yeah, he should be a good staple for us. Great pace, great jumping reach, anticipation, the positioning there, but the teamwork and the work rate, vision, that's going to be quite important. First touch, dribbling, marking's obviously there, but you've got passing and tackling. Obviously, the passing with vision should hopefully get us being able to move up to the pitch, to the midfield, and hopefully lose the ball a bit less in those positions with the passing out from the back. So quite excited about this one. Probably won't start him in the first few games of the season. We'll try and bring him in slowly, but I do think that he's probably going to mainly compete with Kovacevic. Yeah, I mean, look at that. He winds up opponents and argues with officials, so that's going to be fun. Not too aggressive either, but fairly brave. So this is Robert. We bought him in from FC Copenhagen. Only 3.6 million, obviously he is 29, but it's a good bit of competition for Yang Min-hyuk on the left-hand side. Obviously, player plays every single game, even if he's bad. That doesn't help the team in the long run. On £26,000 a week, which I'm quite happy with. Obviously, there's going to be no fee release for him, obviously, at the time of because of his age. So it's a 3-year contract, which should bring him up to about 32, which is probably a good age for that contract to finish. He's quite good at the dribbling and crossing, so he might be an improvement in some areas over Yang Min-hyuk. Good flair, okay composure, but it's good on anticipation, fairly good off the ball as well, and he's got the pace and quite good acceleration and agility. So hopefully he can add a new dimension to our attack, switching with Yang Min-hyuk when games aren't quite happening for us. Right, this is Silas Anderson. We bought him in from Como in Italy for, I think, 8.75 million. He's only just turned 30. He sort of is a good replacement for Thomason for now. What we really wanted this summer from a defensive midfielder, if we could, was a decent first touch, obviously with a normal positioning, work rate and anticipation, along with some pretty decent concentration, decisions and termination. But what I really wanted was the passing and the vision, so we can move up the pitch again to the attacking or the final third rather, to try and unlock some teams this season. So I'm fairly happy with this one. £61,000 per week. Obviously there's no minimum fee release clauses on that one, being 30. 3-year contract, it will go to 33, but didn't spend moon money on him, so hopefully a bit of rotation in the midfield would be good, and we'll just see how that goes. He probably won't be starting straight away. We'll play the same old defensive midfielders, but looking to sort of bring him in slowly. Next up is Joel Bagan's replacement, Noah Sangui, in from Paris FC. Bought him in for 9 million, so it's an okay transfer fee. 28 years old, on 54k a week, but no fee release clause. It's only a 3-year contract as well, which should sort of tidy that up towards the end anyway. But on him, obviously we wanted the pace, but we wanted the off the ball with it as well, as being more of a wing back. Good anticipation, crossing and dribbling's there, so hopefully we can help unlock some defences. Good marking, good passing, very good vision. So obviously we like our wing backs to perform some risky passes, as you know, like down the channels and stuff, and he looks well equipped for that. So we won't be starting him at the beginning of the season, but we will sort of bring him slowly, and he should be a good option to switch around with Mahovo and bring us forward up that left hand side. Up yes is Pierre Mouniagne, as Google Translate has told me. If I can't get this name to stick in my head, I could always just put a nickname of Dave in, just make things simple. Pays 97,000 a week, our second highest paid player, for great reasons. I mean, I'm sort of hoping that he's going to be the next level above Mahoney. I'm not going to start him over Mahoney to begin with, but if Mahoney drops off, then Pierre takes his chances and gets some goals for us, then the pecking order could change or whatever. But you can see why we bought him in. Great finishing, great dribbling, anticipations there, decisions there. Got a little bit of flair, but off the ball there, teamwork, work rate is what we like. Pace, passing's good. Vision's not great, but it's not it's not listed as one of the attributes for a striker. So one of the main attributes. There was 16 finishing in the first touch. Well, I mean, he can even head as well. So he's got an okay jumping reach. We've got a minimum fee release clause of 52 million. So we'll just more than double our money on that if someone wants to take him off our hand. Gets 300k for after 15 goals a season. If we get 15 goals out of this chap in a season, then it'll be quite a good return. Bought him in from Atalanta for 16.75 million. So one of our higher outlays of the save so far, but I'm hoping he will be transformative. Now, this is Franco Ciccini, or Ciccini, I don't really know. I'll make up my mind on that later. An Argentinian, bought him in from Deportes Tolmina, only 1.5 million. His contract was going to expire, but what I really wanted to do is just give the club a little bit of money so that we're not competing with bigger clubs for the free transfer. 1.5 million, very, very low risk. He is our highest paid player at the club, £120,000 a week. And looking at him, he's going to be well worth it. I mean, he can also double in the striker position, but I think where his talents are going to lie most is in the attacking midfield. His vision's decent, but the first touch, the passing, the dribbling, decisions, etc., anticipation, he's got the pace, good flair, good work rate, everything we want in an attacking midfield centre. Probably will try him up front as well, seeing if at 28, he's got some years left on him as well. If any club wants to take him off our hands, 60 million is what we would require at the moment. That was his agent's idea. So, I mean, that would be over 20 times what we bought him for if someone wants to take him off our hands. So we're going to start our Premier League season today against Everton, but we also have a game against Barcelona in the UEFA Super Cup, obviously because we're the Europa League winners, they won the Champions League, and it's a good chance to see how competitive we might be able to be in the Champions League, playing against one of the big teams in Europe. Obviously, we didn't really talk about the Super Cup at the end of last season. I forgot really, but since that comes up, we're just going to have a nice little test on our hand. Okay, so into this Everton game then. We're going to go with pretty much an unchanged lineup last season. I don't want to change pretty much anything at this point. All the new players will be ready to go on the bench. I'm not going to film the opposition instruction. Obviously, it's everyone a weaker foot and midfield is going to be marked. I think probably going to start cautious in this game, and hopefully that gives us a good step forward going on. All the normal options out there is not there. I don't know why that is, but anyway, we're going to go out there and impress me. That's where we're going with. Right, new season. Can we improve on the last one? Drag us in. SeaWorld. And, well intercepted by Mandic, but can we actually get away here? Mandic is he's out of position at the moment, so we've got to be careful. Fer Lopez tries to take his man on. Does come in. Fer Lopez, and I think that was a save from the goalkeeper, was it? Right, Mahovo, throw in. Lamadi. Lots of space there. Finds Fer Lopez. Is everywhere at the moment. Well, he's going to cut in again. Finds Yang Min Hyuk, and I think, did he hit the bar there? Resulting goal kick there. Oh. Everton nearly got dispossessed there, but Segovia and Tanaka, Brantwaite, Segovia and Carrizo did steal that for a minute there, but Everton still have it. Brantford, we're getting sort of sucked into Everton at the moment, and McConnell intercepts. Can't find Yang Min Hyuk. We're not firing all cylinders just yet. And Kovacevic intercepts this time. Can we hold on to the ball? Fisher. Kovacevic. Can he find some space? And he's lost the ball. What is he doing? And Makoko is in here, trying to beat his man. Going to go round, and Alcaraz nearly puts Everton ahead there. Kovacevic. Brathwaite and Everton have the ball again. I don't know, it's cautious that we're just going to lump the ball long. I would have thought we'd just keep hold of that ball, but here comes Stroker Story to Tyler Dibbling. Dancing for our team at the moment. Goes for the shot, and Kelleher can't save it, but hits the post, and picks up the second ball. I think we might need to go to balance at this point. We'll just see how we pass out from the back of this. It's really not holding on to the ball at the moment. Drag us in. Branthwaite to Segovia. Cross comes in. Mahovo heads out. And Lamadi catches onto this ball. But we really need to be able to move up the pitch. Yamin Hook into Carrizo now. Takes on his man. He's going to go for the shot. He does. And Piana puts over the bar. Yamin Hook. Are we going to be decent on possession this time? Mahovo finds Lamadi. Back to Mahovo. Back to Lamadi. Can we find that last pass? Oh, that's a good pass there. Mahovo in space. Almost running it out, but it's cleared out by Branthwaite. And Fisher didn't take him on. Puts it in for Lopez. Can't get it. Yamin Hook scores. And apparently it's offside. Carrizo's down on the floor at the moment. BR's checking it. And we get the goal. I didn't see an offside. And Carrizo's going to get some treatment. Just waiting to see if Carrizo can continue, or we might have to take him off. Piana now for Everton. Goes long. And Mandic does win the ball, but we don't win the second ball. And Alcaraz puts Tyler Dibbling in, who's in here, and he's put it wide. We need to wake up a little bit. Okay, Carrizo isn't improving. I'm not gonna risk it. So we're gonna put in. Let's put Robert on and see what he can do. I mean, he's not going to take. I'm not going to take Yamin Hook off, so it seems, thanks to his goal. Mandic, Mahovo, Lamadi, Mandic, Kovacevic. There's a ball forward, looking for that run. The run's not coming from Fisher. Ends up losing the ball because Fisher didn't make the run in the first place. And Alcaraz, and it's 2-on-1 in Everton's favour, and Kelleher makes a great save. Well, half-time, we have had most of the momentum, but we are giving the ball away in silly areas. I'm in two minds at the moment to go to positive and maybe get the ball towards the attacking players quicker, because obviously Kovacevic almost lost the ball there, with Fisher not going for a forward run. Mahoney hasn't really been in the game yet, so hopefully he gets a chance in the next 15 minutes. We'll stay on balance for now. You do well, but you're capable of even better. I think that's the best way to go. Right, drag us in. Sewalt. Tyler Dibbling. Mahovo intercepts him. McConnell. Mahovo. Can we look after this ball and get it up there? Lamadi. What a ball that is to Fisher. Now, Fisher gives the ball into Robert. Can he find the cutback? Lamadi on the edge of the area. Goes for the shot, and Piana has to put it out for a corner. That was good play. Well, Mahoney hasn't had a great game. And I'm thinking maybe we put Dave on. Well, we have to. It's the only option we got, really, isn't it? Other than Franco Cecchini. You know, I'll probably put Franco Cecchini on and see how he performs. James McConnell, I'll keep him on for now. Robert, he's doing okay. Hopefully we can keep some more subs, because it looks like we're getting some tiring players. So now, Everton have changed formation now. We're going to 3 at the back. So we could either go cautious, or we could go positive and try and get at that back line quickly. But we've got to be careful of our counter-attacks. But I will just make sure that we're looking after quite a few of these players. So it can be marked now. Yeah, we're going to mark that. Mark him. Weaker foot for him. Right, we do have some subs we need to make now. So Sangui's coming on. Fisher's going to come off for Curtis. I've got one more sub I can make. Yami Hook isn't tired in the end. Vidal will come on, I think, for this one. Hopefully we can see this out. Cecchini. Lamadi. Mahovo. Lamadi again. Yamin Hook. McConnell. Lamadi again. And we've lost the ball, but McConnell picks it up. McConnell keeps picking it up. We keep passing it around. We don't look like we're going to go for a shot. It's cleared away. Mandic receives the ball again. Lamadi, we've given the ball away. Tyler Dibbling gets a chance to run at us now. But, Fisher's a bit blindsided. He's a bit knackered. Robert tidies that up, though. We've had a chance to make our subs. Fisher. Lamadi nearly gave the ball away there. Bit tired passing, I suspect. Robert, can he find that pass? He does. He finds Fer Lopez. And we give the ball away to someone or other. Makuko to Ramos. Luis Henrique comes in towards side of the ring, and it's headed out by Kovacevic. So hopefully we can make our subs now. So Mandic is able to tidy that up and give it to Sangui. He's stolen a march on one of his players. Finds Vidal into Robert. I don't know if he's onside. Curtis now. He put a cross in. Robert just rescues that from going out. Robert finds Fer Lopez and who couldn't find the back of the net there. Well, it ends Everton 0, FC United 1. It wasn't pretty. We did have some good momentum in that game. Fairly decent amount of shots. But we get off the season to a good start. I mean, look at that. Man City beating Norwich 7-2 in the end. We're going to have the Ipswich-Norwich Old Farm Derby, or El Farmico, as it's also known. Derby County. Did they survive from last season? They must have, yeah. Liverpool getting off to a good start as well. Yeah, so just progressing through towards the Barcelona game in the UEFA Super Cup. Ewan Morgan, we've just been able to put him out on loan to QPR. They're going to pay 80% of his wages, and we're going to get a 14,000 monthly payment on top of that. So, yeah, at least he gets to play a bit of football now. All right, European Super Cup. Not expecting much from this, but be good to see where we stand in Europe. Curtis is suspended, which isn't ideal. Oh yeah, because he got sent off, didn't he, in the Europa League final? Because he was an idiot. We're just gonna have to remove him from position really at this point. How are we going to go about this? Did Anderson set the world alight last game? I don't even know if he came on, did he? He must not have. He's going to remain on the bench. Kovacevic and Mandic probably will start the game. Kevin Van Oystel, he'd probably come on if anything. Mahoney's going to get a good go at this for Lopez Carrizo. Yeah, don't see anything changing just yet. In the Premier League is when we're going to start making changes probably. Next match we'll probably play cautious if we can stem the tide of Barcelona, but we'll see how we go. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. I mean, wow, look at that trophy presentation. Well, here we go. Let's see what we're made of. It's a free kick to Barcelona then. Ought to take. Crosses in towards Haaland. Musiala. And fraction offside. They're going to check this. I didn't think it was offside. My God, they got Haaland, Musiala, Wirtz, Yamal. Let's have a look. Yeah, he strayed. Definitely strayed, but probably a sign of more things to come. Gallagher with the resulting free kick. Can we play our way out here? Finds Mahovo. It's a decent start there. Jan Min-hyuk. What can he do here? Oh, he does a Barcelona plays there. Fer Lopez comes in and finds Jan Min-hyuk, who blames him for trying to shoot there. And Yamin Yamal on the ball now. Fort now finds Bernal. Fer Lopez wins it though. Can we keep it? Lamadi finds Mahoney. Quick ball into space. Carrizo now. Fisher, can he find that ball down there? And Carrizo's not really alive to that. Not a great start for Carrizo the last two games, but anyway, Lukiba to Balde. I mean, what happens? Oh, he looks. Oh, that was close. He actually looks like he's wearing sandals. So Kovacevic's going to get a lecture here. Hopefully not a card. And, Barcelona all over us at the moment. Balde clears it out. Musiala, Yamin Yamal, and there we go. It's 1-0 already. Interesting Yamal is the captain of Barcelona. So there's that. Sounds about right. Not enough pressure on Yamal, and he does what he does. So this is going to be a struggle. Musiala, Kovacevic, Fisher. Right, we need him. And oh my God, what is Fisher doing? Musiala, this is going to be 2, isn't it? Oh, cleared away by Mahovo. Fer Lopez, Carrizo. Might be coming off at half time at this rate. Fisher, Carrizo, Fisher. Need that pass though. Coming through Fisher. What is Fisher doing? Fisher scores. I think Fisher's having a bit of a nosebleed there. I mean, what made him think to do this? Probably that Carrizo hasn't been that great. And I thought, well, I'm probably not going to give it to you. You're standing in a crowd of players. Goes past one. Goes past another. Goes past another man again. And somehow we are in this. Playing out by Barcelona, Musiala. And, he has got a couple of mistakes out of Fisher already today. But we're going to have to stick with him because we've got no one else. And here comes Fort. And finds Lamine Yamal. And somehow we block Haaland off from a tap in there. And Kelleher picks up the loose ball. Fort. Kabase. Lukeba. Bernal. Kabase. Lukeba. Musiala. Found Balde. Ball's coming in now. Verts. Oh, very good block there. Bernal again. Yamal scores. The fact that we was in this up till 38 minutes is, quite frankly, a bit of an achievement. But we're not really marking or getting Yamal out of this game at all. He is running the show. Carrizo, Fisher, Carrizo finds Fer Lopez, Carrizo, McConnell, Fer Lopez finds Lamadi. That's a good pass out to Mahovo. Have we got something in us to break Barcelona down? Goes for the I think that's a shot. It's over the bar. Kelleher to Mandic. Only had the one shot on target so far. He's waiting for something, but the pass isn't good enough. And Musiala is going to tear through Fisher again. Balde. Musiala. Carrizo wins the ball, but Musiala gets it back off him and Verts. It's just dancing down the wing. Balde. Verts. Bernal. Musiala. And 3-1. Would have been nice to wait till half time, but yeah. Our left hand side isn't doing very well actually at the moment, even though that came from the right hand side. Carrizo, for somehow he's got a 7.2 in this game. He was about to lose that, but we might need to make some changes soon. Well, half time 3-1. It's a bit of a free hit this game. No. I don't know if we go for positive or not. I mean, they can get us on a break. We'll start cautious, I think. I'll just tell them they've been terrible and see if they can pick it up. Mandic. Most of our problems seem to come from us losing the ball. So I'm not really sure what I can do about that at the moment. Left-hand side is struggling. I'll tell you that for free. Musiala. Hits the post. Right. Centre-backs aren't really playing too well. I'm going to take Kovacevic off because I think he's more likely to make mistakes. So let's give Kevin Van Uysel a little run out there. I mean, Hook hasn't really happened for him today, so Robert will take his place. And we're going to try and put Sangui on and see how he can do for this game. I'm looking at Mahoney for the next one, but I don't think he's really had a sniff yet. Balde. Lukeba. Abasi. Port. Lamine Yamal. Verts. Musiala. 4. We're getting a bit of a job in now. We've got 2 subs left, half an hour to go. Can't take our right back off, I don't think. Not really, no. I'm going to take Fer Lopez off. We're going to put in Seshini. And maybe we give a start to Dave Musiala. Seshini wins the ball. Fisher still. Seshini. That's a good ball back to Sangui. Robert turns. You find Carrizo. I think it's going to... Oh, no. Carrizo has clicked to the ball, though. James McConnell. Lamadi goes for the shot and it's over the bar. Some tired legs out there. We've still got almost 20 minutes to go and James McConnell's knackered. I might have made a mistake by not saving some of these players for tired legs, but well, it is what it is. We're not winning this game either way, are we? Musiala. Wirtz. Haaland. Musiala. Wirtz. Still Wirtz. And it's a good blocking in, but Fort still has the ball. Goes for the shot and it's a save. I'm going to go positive. See if getting the ball into the front players quicker might give us a bit of joy. But a bit of a risk, but we've already lost. So let's just going to try some things. Bandic. Sangui. Cecchini. Couldn't find Robert. And here come Barcelona yet again, but Sangui's woken up to that. Can he find a pass? Good pass. Robert now. Cuts inside. Robert. Cecchini. Lamadi. Oh. That was good. Well, full time goes, and we were a very tired team at the end. Don't know who the manager is at the Barcelona at the moment. But anyway, Yamal's gonna lift the UEFA Super Cup, which is well, I think it was expected really. I don't think we've actually gelled yet. Yeah, we always seem to start quite slow in seasons. We're not really at our best yet. Maybe it's something I need to look at for how we start seasons and the process for that, and how many friendlies is good. I mean, look at that match momentum. We had little sparks of joy every now and then. Fisher's goal was a bit of a highlight. I mean, they've got 10 more good shots than we did in the end, but they got more on target. There was a lot of long shots there. I don't know if this is a fair picture of where or how good we're going to be in the Champions League this season. I definitely think that we can probably find another gear once we've had a few games in the season. But at the moment, we look like just a solid Europa League team. Not really up to the Champions League, but we did finish third, nearly second. So, yeah, too early to tell, I think. I don't know why the assistant manager thinks that it's unacceptable that we didn't bring the trophy home. I mean, what a knobhead. I think, yeah, my one came off better than his. Got to watch out for this guy, I think. Well, we made it back. And we got a few days until we play Sunderland. Now, Sunderland have been a bit of a bogey team for us. We have lost a game or two against them. West Ham, where are they? West Ham are right up there. Man United down in 19th. But they've only played one game. Oh my God, they lost quite heavily to someone or other. I think it was West Ham. I think West Ham put quite a few goals past them. Anyway, let's go to the fixture schedule then. Well, there are the 2 games that we're going to have to come back for. They speak for themselves. There's no Leeds this season. Obviously, they went down. We helped relegate them. So there'll be one left rivalry to play this season. And obviously, we're a division above them. So that's all we wanted, really. So, yeah, we'll come back for Liverpool and the Manchester City game. That's going to be a bit of a tough. But these games are winnable. I'm not saying they're going to be easy, definitely not. Derby, we should be looking at getting something out of. Brighton, we have a good record against. Hopefully we can get into our groove there. But Sunderland and West Ham are going to be difficult fixtures for us. So it depends how we get through these 2 for the progress up to the September episode. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Until the next episode, I'll see you later.